Recently, I've watched a couple of videos from Swedish comedian Robert Gustafsson, and he's very funny. Not only that, a lot of people in the comments told me he's a great actor as well, so an incredibly talented man. Keep recommending more of his work. One of the ones that was recommended to me was this. It's called Ambasadören, and it says here Johan Lindström, which I'm going to guess is like the character he's playing in this scene. Tell me if you've seen this before. Tell me what you think about it. As I mentioned, keep recommending more from Robert or any other Swedish comedy, Swedish comedian as well. I'll check out soon. Let's watch.
So there, yes. Your royal kingdoms, ladies, men, and gentlewomen. For me, is itself clear a big honor to get to stand here at the Nordic Minister Advice and see out over so much
2002, that's
strange faces here in Helsing River. I am the Swedish chef over the information avdelning, and my name is Johan Lindström. So yes, Lindström. The Ö in Lindström you can write like a round hole with two small pricks on top. Så my uppgift here tonight is to learn your foreign people in the public who don't know anything about the North, I mean. The Nordic economy has been very successful on the latest time. I need just to say the name Ericsson. Ericsson. And you will probably think of Nokia. The Swedish economy, yes, economy, has been very successful on the latest time. I need just to say...
So wait a minute, this was now Royal Albert Hall in 2001, so I guess this maybe is like a collection of clips of him playing this role of Johan Lindström, ambassador. Tell me more about this. Who is he actually performing to? It seems like very important people at very important events. Was he hired as a speaker in this character? Like some sort of prank, or was he some sort of entertainment throughout these events? It's an interesting concept, like very funny characters. He playing like a very like exaggerated Swedish like diplomat ambassador type guy.
I need just to say the name Ericsson, Ericsson, and you will know that we also have had some problems. In fact, I myself worked on Ericsson until recently, before I took this job. But then the market not went so good. So we, sorry enough, had to lay down some telephone factories. Yes. And I guess you can understand the tragedy when I say that I personally had to fuck 10,000 people. Most of them women. So yes, and many of these new jobs were for the workers rena blåsningen. It was just blowjobs. Many Finns came to Sweden in the 60s because we needed them to work. But now, when we don't have any jobs, you can see them drunk in the streets to provide job for Swedish social workers. Because all Swedish drunks have escaped to Denmark, where the alcohols are more available. So that's how we help each other.
Share the drunks.
How do the Nordic countries mix together? Well, just take a look at this wonderful Scandinavian smorgasbord. Here we have the Danish cheese. Yes, it smells like a dressing room. You got to have balls to eat this. Yes, Swedish meatballs. So no smorgasbord without dessa härliga bollar. Those hairy balls. Delicious. This is the Danish pølse. It's yes, it looks ridiculous, doesn't it? It's so small and red. I can hardly feel it between my fingers here. Bigger and better up is the Swedish falukorv. This is food for a man. Or a very big woman. So, this is a straight one, and this is the bend over one. But one thing that in all cases every Swede still wants to have between his lips is this little piece of corp-smelling delicacy called surströmming. This little piece of fishy-smelling delicacy called sill. Yes, sill. It's like sushi, but more salt and more sweet and more sour.
That sounds quite good. Maybe not.
It's the vlogstrupen. I must have swallowed it in deep throat. Think of all the semen that has been there. A fisherman at sea that has been out there on the big oceans fishing this juicy piece of seal for us, and now I just took it in the wrong hole. What a waste. Now.
Okay, man, I didn't really know what to expect with this, but this is great. Again, I can see the good acting when he plays a different character. He really like encapsulates that character. Can't really tell it's Robert Gustafsson anymore. This is Johan Lindström saying a lot of funny stuff. The acting's good. I like that little comparison between Sweden and Denmark through the various items on the smorgasbord. Pretty clever visual comedy as well, but very funny, man. Saying this thing, and this seems to be in front of, you could say, distinguished audience, like people of a higher, I don't know, social standing, and he's making these jokes. Very good.
I will now pass this appetizing piece of seal around. Yes, so everyone can have a taste. Maybe it's not enough for everyone. Perhaps you can only lick. Yes, and pass it over to your neighbor after licking it. Yes, please. Here you are.
Whoa.
No, please. No, I throw it up for you. Yes.
Whoa.
Oh dear. Yeah, I have come on the floor here. Could someone please come over me? And I'm afraid a little messy here.
Okay, that audience doesn't get that one, I don't think.
So, this you of course swallow down with a snaps of Finnish Koskenkorva and sing the Nordic anthem. We are the North, we are the Nordic, we are the countries everyone forgot, 'cause it's so cold here. I'm going to sing the national songs. I must.
Yeah, some like good writing here, but good slapstick comedy as well, good visual comedy.
Sing the national songs. I must stand erected. Yes.
Stand
I will
erect.
translate at the same time as I go along. You're old and you're free. You are high as hell. You shut up. You're happy, rich and cozy. Hell.
Oh, still in there. Oh my God.
Hello there, the country most handsome on earth. Your sun, your heaven, your 7-Eleven. Yes, I will live and I will kill in Sweden. Thank you, Dad. On return, sing hi then.
Wow. Yeah, man, that was good stuff. Like, again, like I said, what I've seen from Robert Gustafsson so far has been very different roles. Like, he really is like a great testament to his acting when you can't really tell it's him playing this character. The character really comes to life through his acting, but in the base of it is just all funny, man. Like, especially like that situation in these very grand theatres in front of people who are very like well dressed, suited and booted, and he's talking about the things he's talking about, man. It's like great stuff. Again, excellent visual comedy there with the salted sour fish thing. Tell me if you've tried that. What does it taste like? And recommend more from Robert. That was a great one. Thanks.